are the best. I am about to crash out.
Look at the color scheme in this t-shirt. This is not the perfect fall.
We finna get the same bags as you, but for $10.
African girls do the most.
So let me get this straight. You're out here paying $2,000 for a bag that costs $10 to make? Turns out the real luxury brand is delusion. Today, a Chinese factory straight up pulled a Uno reverse card on the entire fashion industry. And ladies, y'all are not ready for what they about to reveal.
$10, $10, and $10. Always $10. We have 7 colors. Look, add cards. Blue, pink, green, black, and coffee. This is warehouse. If you need, please contact me.
She opens up with that 10-10-10 chant like she's about to cast a spell on capitalism, and honestly, she did. $7, full stock, same leather, and they still flexing for Instagram like it's imported from Milan? Newsflash, it's imported from Owl 6 and Guza.
Do you recognize this style, this bag? Of course you do. For the past more than 30 years, we have been the OEM factory for most of the luxury brands around the world. Gucci, Prada, Coach, Louis Vuitton, you name it. But for this, I am not proud because we were only making our wages. The profit margin for the people who are actually making the bags are very low.
Meanwhile, y'all out here telling men if he can't afford to take me shopping, don't talk to me. Ma'am, it's all coming from the same factory you just roasted on TikTok.
This Birkin bag at Hermes Boutique will cost you 38,000 USD. But what is the real cost out of the factory? Today, I'm going to break it down in front of you, step by step. First thing first, Hermes only use the leathers from the 3 top-level suppliers. One is called Muti from Italy. The second is Weinheim from Germany. And the third is Haas from France. One piece of Togo leather, the same leather as this one, will cost 450 USD. And one piece of the leather is only enough to make one Birkin, okay? The thread. And of course, for Hermes Birkin, the thread is also the best top level. It's called Fil au Chinois from France. This is actually the Rolls Royce in thread. For each bag, the cost is 25 USD. And then the hardware. See, this hardware is called 316 hardware. It's also known as the ocean stainless steel because it can withstand the erosion of seawater. It's the best stainless steel. For one piece of bag, the hardware will cost 150 USD. The edge oil. This edge oil is imported from Italy. It's called heat sealed edge oil. For each bag, it will cost 50 USD. The interior lining, it used lambskin imported from France. For each bag, the cost will be 100 USD. And also inside, there is a zipper from Riri brand. And the zipper for one bag is 10 USD. And then the cost of human resource. The French artisans is much more expensive than Chinese artisans. To finish one bag, the human resource cost will be 600 USD. The package, this is not that expensive, it's 10 USD. So now to sum those up, the total cost will be 1,400 USD for one Birkin out of factory. But why Hermes will charge you 38,000 USD for one bag? That's because more than 90% of the price is paid for its logo. But if you do not care about the logo, you just want the same quality, same material, you can just buy from us. Because for our bags, we use exactly the same material, same leather, same hardware, same edge oil. The only difference is one, we don't have the logo, so we don't have to pay so much amount of
cost. 450 leather, 150 hardware, 600 labor, total $1,400. But Hermes is selling that bag for $38,000. That ain't even luxury. That's robbery with glitter on it. You didn't buy the purse. You paid for a fairy tale, a logo, and a sprinkle of European guilt. Fellas, this is why we don't get impressed by designer flex anymore. You show up with Chanel, we thinking that's cute, probably $22 on Taboo with express shipping. Meanwhile, she swears it's proof of a high value status. No, baby girl, That's proof you paid 10 times for something you could have found on Alibaba with no logo.
As the USA and its little European brothers are trying to refuse Chinese goods, don't you think luxury brands are not trying to move their OEM out of China? Yes, they did, but they failed. Because the OEM factories out of China, they don't have good quality control, and they don't have as good craftsmanship. Their workers are either too expensive or too lazy. 3,
They even tried to move production to Europe, but it failed. Why? Workers are too expensive or too lazy, she said. Bruh, she really hit Europe with a "you can't out-factory us" energy. Meanwhile, sipping on cappuccinos in Italy, China's pumping out every made in France fantasy you can dream of.
Your made in Italy Gucci 80% come from Chinese factory. They just add the logo in Europe to make you pay the price of 10 times. Close your eyes. If your hammer says made in China, does it feel cheaper? No, that's not quality issue. It's luxury brand washing. Fun fact, the hand stitching your product, 42% are Chinese artisans. We don't do cheap, we do underrated luxury. Why pay 2,000 Europe for Parisian air? Same leather, same craft, just without the European fairy tale facts. Be a luxury rebel, you can shop on Chinese platforms such as Taobao, 1688, Tianmao, Jingdong. You can even go directly to Guangzhou, Yiwu, Quanzhou, Wenzhou to buy. Don't know how to buy, how to pay, or arrange delivery? Just PM me. GoNest to provide free shopping guidance and shipping services for you.
She ends it with a banger. Be a luxury rebel. Honestly, that might be the realest thing I've heard all year. Don't chase brands, don't chase bags. Chase truth, chase value, chase discipline. Because it takes a Chinese factory going viral to expose all the lies. Maybe next time men would start investing in assets instead of aesthetics.
These are the bags they're talking. I am about to crash out. Seriously, I'm crashing out. China, they on our ass. Let me tell you something. Y'all see all these damn bags that I have? Okay? These are the bags they're talking about. Like, I have a Birkin, a Fendi, a Louis. I've never even used this bag yet. A Chanel.
Oh no, man. I don't know. Like everybody that I know that has those bags, they normally don't have them stacked on top of each other like she has her bags. They normally have a private closet that they keep them in and keep them in good conditions. I think she got the fake bags just to be throwing them bags around. Everybody that I know or have met with a Birkin bag has a walk-in closet, period, with the Birkin bag in there with its own shelf. That Birkin bag would not be getting tossed onto the ground like that. I can tell you that.
Louis, Fendi, Chanel, Gucci, Louis. And you're telling me what I have spent on all these bags, I could have went to China and got them?
Stop the cap. You got to stop the cap. You just showed us at least 15,000 worth of bags. And you mean to tell me you sitting there with an IKEA shelf? No, that's walk-in closet treatment. So you're trying to tell us technically she probably has about 100,000 worth of bag. That was a whole nother wing of the house.
And not spent all this money? China, I'm coming. But let me just show you all the bags that I actually really have. Look at this. Jack Moose, Louis, Hermes, Louis, Dior, 3 Chanels, Fendi. What is it?
Stop the cap. Stop
Louis,
the cap.
Chanel, Louis, Gucci, Chanel. All of this stuff that I spent my hard-earned money on. All of this. Are you freaking telling me that I overpaid for all of this shit? Let me go on Expedia or whatever.
You ain't overpaid. You got that out the trunk of a car in the back alley because you're disrespecting that bag. The people that spend that amount of money on those bags do not have those bags bunched up together. Those bags would be set up and spread apart. If you're going to showcase them, they're going to be in good condition. Everybody I know that pays the full price treats those bags the same way people be treating those little small dogs, very delicately. It looks like she just piles them all in the suitcase and go from town to town.
And find me an airline ticket to China because I'm coming. I'm coming to see y'all. Look for me. And I also want to add that this Louis wallet, it legit say made in France. Made in France.
Now that one may be real. She threw the only real thing that she had at the end of the video to try to pull it off. And she got on a fake wig. Get in the comments.
Y'all want to know what's so funny? The luxury girlies on TikTok are mad. Y'all been on here for years flexing all the expensive handbags that you've been buying. Meanwhile, we've been at H&M just buying bags for $10, $15. Oh, but those days are over. We finna get the same bags as you, but for $10. Y'all mad. I recommend you get in one of them Chinese lives and get you one too. Y'all want to know what's so funny?
Does this change the game now that it's going viral? The truth is coming out of how much these designer bags cost. Are you still going to buy them? Does it still make you feel better? Do people still react to it the same? Are you going to be standing in line with a $5,000 bag, $400 shoes, $1,000 shirt, and some jewelry and still think you're special when everyone's going to look at you like, what a waste of money? Now, you have to be somebody, ladies. You have to show your worth as a person. You can no longer decorate yourself. Times are changing. It used to be a time you could walk around with a Gucci bag and still be going home to an apartment. You know, you'll still get some credit. Now, if you get caught seen with one of these designer bags that really cost $10, you really just look like a fool. Get in the comments and talk to me. Let me know in the comments, what's the dumbest flex you have ever seen? Let me know in the comments, what's the dumbest flex you've ever seen someone make? A $2,000 bag with a $4 tag in it, a 5-figure purse with no gas money. Drop your stories, I'm reading them all. Like the video, subscribe for more real talk, and remember, you ain't broke, you just not paying $38,000 worth of a $1,400 bag.